We are in the cat room tonight. Yeah, you're the size of a dog. This is a big old Tom. His name is what? Little
Bill.
Little Bill. Tatum's helping by holding the phone tonight. And I thought I'd start with this guy because he's making the most noise in here. He tends to be a little bit of a sprayer. He needs to be fixed. He's got a lot of females in here that are driving him nuts. So he got loud and he got attention from me right away. So we've got a whole bunch of cats right now. Lots of kitties. Our favorite that everyone knows, Keith's little shaved buddy. What did we call this one? Herb? Herb. Yeah, he's so cute. And Herb has had the chance to go on a transport, but then all of a sudden he got runny poop. So we have to watch Herb for a little while longer. But he is the most friendly cat in the world. So yeah, we have a sad situation that happened. Can I grab one of the cats here in the neighborhood? I got a phone call from one of our volunteers. Her name is Jessie, and she's a teacher at the school nearby. And she called me early in the morning, and said that a cat lady, an animal person, had a fire, and her house was totally engulfed, and the lady passed away. She was an animal lover. I'm going to try and grab one of her cats here. They're very scared. They were outside. They went through the fire with her. And I just kind of want to get this cat out so you all can see one of her cats that she did a very wonderful job of taking care of. We went over with some live traps, and since the fire we have been able to get 4 of her cats. Again, she was a cat and dog lover. Apparently the dogs perished in the fire. Her name was Kelly, and if I get anything wrong, I apologize, but I'm trying to give her a ton of credit for being such a wonderful person, a human being that just loved cats and dogs and probably a lot of animals. Unfortunately, where the house is now, a big mess of timbers, it's kind of heartbreaking because there's a bunch of kennels strewn about. When I went to the still active fire the other day and talked to the firemen who are still working on putting the fire out, they told me that they had seen a lot of cats run out of the house. There's a detached garage. We went and checked out the garage, and there was cats in the garage. So Keith and I made a game plan to go and trap the cats. Hi, sweetheart. I don't think I met you.
That's Allie.
This is Allie. This is not one of the ladies' cats. This is just one of our resident cats. And anyhow, this poor lady, after talking to the neighbors, I've been there a number of times getting cats, and I was able to talk to the neighbors. I've been able to talk to her friends. Around the tree in the front yard, there's a ton of stuffed animals, some flowers, and it just, the whole story tells me how much of an animal lover she was. And the saddest part about the story is that this lady was found with a wet towel over the top of her head, and she was trying to save her animals and get the animals out of the house, and she was overcome by smoke. Not so much burnt, but overcome by smoke, and it's just sad. I wish I would have been able to meet this lady. She did a very good job of taking care of a lot of strays. We heard that there was a lot of animals at her house, and that just, there's kind of a community around here that just takes on animals. A lot of folks just like see them and they take them in and they help them, and in any way, here, I'll take that. Thank you, Tatum. And then this is another one of hers. Again, very shy. I got to know this little guy tonight. He's just got in here an hour ago, so we're gonna let him like chillax and get used to things. I carried him in here, so he's a good little boy and just very scared. The fire department was telling me that they had to actually spray some of the cats because the cats wanted to run back in the house. We've got one in here. This is the only real feral one that we've gotten from her. Folks that take on animals and watch over animals will help out even the scaredest or the feral ones. And this one here is very scared and very feral. And we're trying to give it a few days to see if we can't get that one to come around. I'm not sure if it's a male or female yet. We haven't been able to do intake, but we've got this one safe and sound in here in our kennels in the cat room. So we'll just kind of let that one get used to the environment and see what we can do from there. One of her other ones was, which one was it? That one, this one, and she had one other. Which was the other cat she had?
Are you sure?
Yes, because I've gotten 4 so far. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that story with you. May Kelly rest in peace. She did everything for animals and really helped them out quite a bit. This is Onyx. He's been here for a little bit, and he is just a sweetie pie. This one came from somewhere else, but Steve. Yeah, Steve, who did the video the other night, brought this one. So little Onyx is a sweetie too. Right now we've got a couple of semi-ferals, a scared one, and a few other things. This one was feral, yeah, that's right. This one was feral, and I think you might have all seen this one on a video prior because this one has lost his ear tips. So that's why we call him Stumpy. Another big Tom, sweetheart, and just a very good cat. So he's doing his quarantine thing here. Pretty healthy for a guy who lost his ears in the frostbite, huh? What a sweetie pie. So we're pretty fortunate to have a lot of beautiful cats in right now. It was not only time for a cat video, but it was also time to share that story. I wish I could remember which other cat in here came from the litter of that lady's cats, but we'll find out more about that and try and share that with you. We have another one here that's a feral, but is coming around. Just takes a little bit of getting used to. Hi, sweetie. Are you gonna be nice? Are you gonna be nice? Are you gonna be nice? Hi, sweetheart. Yeah. What a baby doll. So it just takes a little bit of nurturing, a little bit of time, and they'll learn to trust. This one is not aggressive at all, but it was putting his teeth and nails out to us. Just in the last couple of days, we've been able to get this far. So that's just a blessing. So not quite a full house yet, but we are picking up 2 cats in the morning, and that's pretty much so going to fill us up with cats. So again, sad story. Beautiful human, lost her life, did a lot to care for the animals in the neighborhood, and not only the animals, but the community's gonna remember her and miss her. Yeah, you are just a sweetheart. That's Keith's favorite, this one here. So just can't even help yourself but want to reach out and touch this one because it's just so just wants to be touched and played with, and just enjoying having some attention. And as you can all see, it is just cuter than a bug's ear. So anyhow, that brings us to the cat room. And I know I didn't cover them all, but trying to get that story out. And we will continue to try and live trap her cats. I still saw 2 there today. So we got a little ways to go, and we'll try and make sure that we do the best we can to help out the ones that got out. So yeah, part of that story too, I went to the house as they were still putting out the fire, and the firemen were really nice, and they took me back to the detached garage and showed me that there might be animals back there, and they stated that there was quite a few animals in the house. Unfortunately didn't make it, but that poor lady died in a fire in her house, saving her animals. That was her number one priority. And I'll tell you what, she's going to meet St. Francis right away at the gates. And yeah, are you stuck? Are you stuck? Very playful. So I wanted to share the cats, like I said. It's been a day. It's been a long day. It's been a sad day. Every time I go over to that place to help out, I meet a new neighbor, or I meet a new police officer, or I meet a new friend of Kelly's, and they just fill me in with some more information of what a animal lover she was, and it's heartbreaking. So, but her legacy will continue with the animals we have and the stories that are out there of her and doing the great work she did. And again, when I get to the house and I look at the tree in the front yard, and the neighbors have put stuffed animals and flowers and notes and everything around, you can tell that she was not only loved by humans, but she was loved by many, many animals, and they were lucky to have her. So anyhow, who's this? Did we not cover you? Oh, we did. We did cover you. Yeah, so I guess I kind of covered them all right now. We've got a few empty kennels, but those will be filled in the morning because I've already got a line up to go pick up a few in the morning. So with all the pretty cats, and especially this one who had the opportunity to come in, had sores all over him, and really because of all of you, again, like Keith had said last night, and many of us have said a number of times before, these animals wouldn't have a chance if it wasn't for all the support and all of you out there sharing our wonderful story of this little garage rescue and how we make things work with what little that we have. And space is actually the biggest commodity for us, but we've packed it in pretty well. So in the next few days, we'll be busy, and then we're going to have a shot clinic this weekend to help out some of the community members. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip my phone around so much, but got to close the kennel and make sure the cats stay in and let you see them also at the same time. So with that being said, everyone, just have a wonderful night, and maybe say a little prayer for the wonderful animal lover that we lost. And that leads me back to my favorite saying, and the reason why I say it is because we all need to remember to be nice to each other. All right, have a good night, and thank you.